this is episode 4 of Not Shaving Until I Win 5 paddle matches in a row. We've got the best action from Matchday 5 through to 8 this week, and we pick up now on 2 wins with a real chance to actually complete the challenge. If we've not met before and you're wondering how this all works, this should bring you up to speed. A quick recap on the rules. The match has to be on Playtomic and set to competitive, which means the result will affect your level. As of right now, I'm rated as a respectable 3.7. My opponents must be within 0.5 of my rating, and my partner's got to be rated around the same. I'm currently on 2 wins, and win number 5 has to be an open match in a new club. If you are new here, please consider dropping a like and hit subscribe to follow my paddle journey. We're currently on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Aim is to get there before Easter, and your support actually really does help this video reach more people looking for this kind of content. Thank you so much for watching so far. Let's get into it.
Wow! Watched it all the way, just couldn't get out of the way. Good shot.
Here we go, match day 5. I'm partnered with Ben, who I'm warming up with here, and we're taking on Tin and Tim, hard to say. A quick apology to start. Tin featured in the last video, and I got his name wrong. It's Tin, not Tins. He's such a gent. Didn't even point it out. Someone else had to message me to let me know. It's the first time I'm playing with Ben. He just joined through a WhatsApp group that we're both on. When we were chatting before the match, Ben mentioned he didn't really know what his level was because he's only really played with his friends. Now that is the worst thing I could hope to hear with a 2-win game streak at risk. But he actually made a really good start here. Picks up this point, a nice shot down the line, and then reads this smash perfectly for a pop out. And that's an early break for us on the board. Honestly, did feel a bit bad though. Ben did say he prefers playing out on this left side, which would be a bit more attacking. Now I'd normally just go with whatever my new partner would prefer and just go from there. But after our chat before the match and being on a 2-win streak, I asked to stay out on the left side, which, sorry Ben, probably wasn't that necessary. It was also probably not my best day for overheads. I guess karma, is it? Some great attacking shots there from Tim, and we couldn't keep hold of that break, so we're back to 1-1. Now, Tim's serving here. It's the #1 thing I get comments on. High serves. Keep an eye on it. There are some that I think are a foul serve, but I don't think I've ever called it. I'm sure you'll love to let me know what you think in the comments. They hold serve, though, and here's one of those overheads I was talking about.
Oh my gosh. Into orbit.
Great serve return lob over Ben.
Yep.
Scrambles back. His lob just doesn't have enough depth on it. Tin able to attack that ball. And Ben stepping in, expecting to bounce his shot. It's always hardest to dig those Vibras out from behind you. We find ourselves down a break now. Momentum swung the other way.
Oh. Great return. Great shot.
Another good serve return there from Ben, and first decent clean overhead I've got. Holders' serves are hard to come by here. Another break. Really important we hold this one now.
Come on.
I get caught out down the line here. Tim loves this shot. Puts us under more pressure into the backhand corner, and then Tin puts one on me.
Watched it all the way, just couldn't get out of the way. Good shot.
Tin's got a great shot off the back wall. Puts us under some pressure, and then it's just a hands battle, and just about hold on to that one. Lob after lob here, waiting for the right time for the smash. Ben comes up with a smash, but it's just too bouncy. Tim, experienced there, just puts that one away.
Unlucky.
Huge point now on Golden Juice. We start to focus an attack to one side, and Tin facing a lot of the balls here. Another strong Bahada, but we pick up an error, and that's game 3-3. Find ourselves another fast, flat rally here. I managed to find a soft ball, which brings up an error there from Tim. Now we see Tim's secret weapon here, Bahada bomb. That thing is traveling so fast, I just can't keep it down. Really confident hold, a few silly mistakes from us, and it's back to our serve in minutes.
Yours. Guys.
Another decent smash. Just happy to put those away after a few mistakes.
Yours. Guys.
Just go for way too
push it
much
down.
and can't keep hold of the serve. That's 3-5. It's do or die now for the set. Can we break back? I am having some joy with a push past Tim as he likes to rush the net on smash. They end up swapping positions and Ben focuses the attack nicely down the backhand
push.
side.
That's the space.
Just a poor return of serve, loose onto the forehand there, but Ben somehow digs a really good return there.
Yes.
But that bounce sits up just perfectly for Tins on the Bahada.
Shot.
Just can't keep that one in.
Come in. Guys.
Find the push past Tim again, and Tin can't get round on the cover. Still find ourselves on set point though here. And it's the same issue again. Ben itching to try and get forward, but Tin keeps that nice and flat again, and Ben can't dig the second one out. That's 6-3, first set to them. Now the challenge is to try and adjust to what we found out about them in the first set. So really trying to keep the bounce off that back wall as low as possible, but that one does sit up again. Thankfully, Tin makes the mistake. 2 mistakes in a row here. Ben not quite pushing that one out for the pop out. Me just on my heels, not reading that Tim's coming across. And missed my follow-up. Another really bouncy overhead here again. Sets Tin up, and we just get lucky. Tim missing that backhand down the line. We do enough. Really important first hold. 1-0 up. Tim just goes for the Kyrgios short serve. Catches out again.
Gone for it. Good shot.
Just another easy get out here from Tin.
He's in. Yep,
Most of his
up.
returns going back over Ben's side on a high lob. Puts us on the back foot straight away. Another huge Bahada from Tim down the middle. Can't get that one back. You could just see from Ben's positioning when I serve how close he is to the net. There is a lot of space in behind him.
Yes. Oh, unlucky.
Ben really tight again here. Loads of space in behind. He opts to reach for that one. And another bouncy overhead puts us really under pressure. We're just digging in here. And we do get lucky with another mistake. Tim pushing that one wide. Now I do say to Ben to take a step back, and he is able to make a better quality shot off of that lob again. Sets up a really long rally here. Sets up one of the longest rallies of the match.
Guys.
I get the read on this short ball and really end up just getting in the way there.
Ah, near. No,
Brings up another golden juice.
Got in your way.
Another serve return back to Ben's side and brings up the mistake. We find ourselves 2-1 down. Now the tactics I would love to play in that situation where you find they are literally reproducing the same start every point. It just stands so far back, the opponent has to come up with something new. Just break up their rhythm, or at the very least, it is totally in your advantage if they put that lob up again. But it is hard to come up with new tactics and work on that with a new partner that you don't know very well. You want to try keep it positive and keep their rhythm. Keep them playing the game that they kind of know and are comfortable with. And with that, we do manage to pull it back to 2-2. Important that we hold serve here again.
Yours. Whoa!
Wild from Tin there. I think we were finding though, our best chance was really more mistakes were coming from Tin on this right side. Just trying to be patient, keep the ball in. And when shots come off, Tin had some fantastic shots, but maybe more inconsistent out of the two.
Both up. Nice.
Really good play there from Ben. After a tough end to the set, he finds a really balanced point, pushing Tim back. And then that softer shot just doesn't give any time off the back wall for Tim.
Nice. Get in. Guys.
I think Tin really did enjoy playing these overheads though. So much height off that back wall, is able to attack down that line. I can't dig that one back out. Really happy with this point. Good attacking movement, gets both those players charging around, and Tim nearly does an injury on the net post there.
Oh, you're right.
We get a break point.
Shot.
Don't get it on that chance. Can we do it on golden point? And another mistake. Huge opportunity missed. Just try to keep it positive here, though.
We're giving them problems on their serve, and then we sail through ours. Guys.
Ben's flat smashed as well, though. Tin just can't read that one coming back off the fence. Some great play by Tin here. Really on the attack, really aggressive. Ben manages to just dig that one out from under him the first time and then can't get that one back.
Good shot.
Now, we played some really good stuff in this rally, but I just think we've crossed the attack a few too many times here. I do well just to dig that one back out the back corner, but cross over to Tim, then back over to the forehand side.
Yours.
And then that one just gets stuck in the corner. Ben can't get that one back out.
Good check.
And that's another break of serve in this match. We find ourselves 3-4 down now. Really needing to come up with something quick. And that's more like it. Great passing shot from Ben there.
Yours.
Tin is so good once you get locked into those flat rallies. You just want to try and slow the game down with him, I think. And this is just my favourite shot of the day. Instead of pushing it past him on the inside, that Rulo push out to the cage is also tricky to get back when you come charging in. Can we get this golden point? Nope. Really good flat, hard serve. And follow up from Tim there at the net.
Yours.
Risky shot from me here, but get away with one. Tim puts that wide.
Guys.
Again, I'm just not getting ready for the follow-up for that smash, just expecting it to come back over and get caught out.
Yours.
I'm not sure I could do that again. Just went for it, and luckily it sailed in. Feeling positive here, humming along.
Guys.
Great rally again. I just get the read on it and try to do a pop out, but don't really get enough on that one. Get punished.
Not good enough for me, so.
Now I'm pretty confident this is a high serve. Goes down when he hits it almost. On match point as well. Managed to stay in it though.
Juice.
Another match point to defend here. And just enough on that smash. Another match point. We've got golden point to defend. Tim giving me some stick here for not taking a golden point.
What's it? Watch. Great catch.
I always feel like that kind of chat just sets your rhythm off, and we do manage to dig in, defend another golden point, now on 5-all. We quickly pull it through to 6-5. Huge swing. Nice play from Tim there, brings up a tie-break now. We need to win this to set up a champ tie-break finisher.
Guys. Yours.
Managed to get that harder back, but Too good from
hold
Tin.
the
I can
net.
get that one back in. My smash just not got quite enough on it. Maybe they're slowing down at the end of this second set. I didn't think Ben was going to get that one back. And as a result, I was out of position, couldn't get my shot in. Not the start we were looking for from this tiebreak.
Good.
Some great soft hands here, getting Tim and Tin to play it from low. Ben just reaching too far for that one.
Lucky.
Long way back. Here we go.
Great hand. Guys.
Finally, some momentum swinging back our way. 2 confident points there.
Guys. Good. Good.
And that's just too bouncy. Find ourselves in no man's land. I've got to cover the straight ball. Huge gap down the middle.
Guys. Yep. Yep. Guys. Guys.
Another long one there. Not quite sure what that noise was from me, but got enough on it. Face another match point now, though, at 11-10 in the tiebreak. And that smash sails out the court. That's it, run over. We're back to 0. Really fun match, though. Before we head over to Matchday 6, is a quick look at channel partner Padel Tripper. If you're thinking about a paddle holiday soon, this could be well worth a look. They run 3-night, 4-day trips, playing at world-class facilities with the very best coaching out in Alicante, Spain. Ian and the team invited me out last year to come try it out. Here's some of the session we had on the Bandeca.
When my opponent make the lob, and we need to recover the net, right? It's not only for win the point. Okay? Imagine my opponent throw me a lob, and we don't have enough time to prepare the smash, right? So we touch the ball more or less from there. My opponent start to come to the net. Okay? We have 2 options. Or play a fast bandeja to the body, right? Like this, upper, because he needs to block. If you play softly, he can attack you. Or the second one is to the feet, like this, and okay. And he needs to play from down, right? So, important, the bandeja. If your opponent stays in the back, you need to play a softly bandeja. Because we accelerate the bandeja like this, you don't have enough time to recover net. I play the bandeja like this, right? So fast. My next volley is from there. Okay? Because my opponent play at first, throw me the ball to the feet, and this is not worthy for me, right? We need to play like this, the bandeja, recover the net, and then we make the volley after the bandeja from there, right? So this is statically the importance of bandeja, right? For recover net and make a good volley after the shoot.
This session really helped my game, but don't just take my word for it. They have 100% 5-star reviews over on Trustpilot. Prices start at £795 per person. If you'd like to book, you can use code EXPLORE for £50 off. I've included a link to their upcoming events in the description below. Also, let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in an intermediate to advanced event hosted by Explore Padel and the Padel Tripper team. Back for Matchday 6 here. And you can see from the glass there, we're up against it with the conditions. It had been raining all day, but you can see although it was dry, anything that makes it to the glass is just sliding off. You can see I'm even struggling to kind of get around the court, even though it's not raining, it's still even slippy underfoot. So I have kept this edit as tight as possible. Just the few decent rallies we managed to scramble out of this game. And I have added chapters, so if you wanted to skip this match completely, you now can. You can see my Bandecker. It's never this low. It just drops off the back wall. No chance.
Yours.
And watch this one. You try to play a boast off the glass, and it just fires off. You really just have to play the conditions. Joe sums it up perfectly with this.
So far, we're 7 games in. I'm not sure what one you should
No limited clips.
James is going to be thrilled this made the edit.
Yeah. Yours.
Sorry, James. But I did keep this one in as well.
Nice. Nice. Oh.
And another one.
Yeah. Oh.
And here's probably the best bit of skill that happened all match.
Finally. Yeah.
James thinks he's finished the point here, going for a big smash. But sometimes the harder you hit it, doesn't help. But what a touch there. Look, a few people go for the drop serve. I don't think I've ever not made it to the ball. Just shows you can barely get going. Barney Rubble at the back. And we'd abandoned pretty much all normal tactics by the end. Great read from Josh, though, on this smash. Wasn't expecting that to come back.
Yours. Yeah.
And just watch how far this one slides off the glass. Out of the court, nearly out of the tennis club.
Right.
And you'll be glad to know this is the last rally. And what a way to finish.
Whoa, for face.
We lost 6-3, 6-3. And my partner asked to swap teams for the last bit of the booking.
Hey.
Not a good outing. Moving on. And match day 7 was tricky as well. Another wet one. We did manage to get on and have a match. It was competitive and it's on Playtomic, so it counts. But you could barely see through that back glass, so really tricky to film. Another loss. We lost 6-4, 6-4. Full match play from the next game now, though. I made the call that if I'm booking any matches in, needs to be indoors. Just need to make sure we can film it, get it on the channel. Full match play from the next one. Let's go. I'm partnered by Joe on the far side, and we're taking on Jason and Joe on the near side. Jason serving us in here. His partner Joe's 3rd time on the page, and I'm still yet to record a win against him on here.
Yep.
My partner Joe just struggling there off the back wall. Got low, but he couldn't pick it back up.
Rubbish. Got it. Nice. Yep.
That's a great shot from Jason into the corner. And both off the back wall, just managed to get it in. Scrambling. Can't get that one back. And that's a fairly comfortable hold to kick us off. Joe serving is in now. And a loopy serve there into the corner. Loopy serve leading us into a bit of a loopy rally.
Both up.
We hold on to that one though. And that takes us to 1-1.
Yours. Both up.
That's just a hell of a shot off the back wall. Joe loves that shot.
Good
I
shot.
don't think my partner's played him before and just caught out a little bit. pressure piling up on my my partner's side again there. And that's 2-1. Back onto my serve, and we pick up an easy error there. I've trimmed a lot of these out. There were quite a few quick rallies, a few mistakes early on, but this is just absolute class again from Joe, picking up the short angles. I didn't come in quick enough. I do finally get a chance for an overhead and just put that one away. It's only taken 3 games to get a chance, but that's 2-2. Some bad comms here. I travel back to cover the shot if Joe didn't make it, but it is definitely his and way into his side, but he leaves it. End up reaching for that lob, and great Vibra from Joe there. Puts it away. Another comfortable hold for them. Find ourselves 3-2 down.
Both up.
We are finding that when I do get a chance for a smash, Jason and Joe are both on their heels, and it's working well.
Guys. Guys.
Get that one all wrong though. Big mistake, and they ended up swapping sides.
Yep.
Another cheap point from me. We find ourselves facing the first golden juice.
Yours. Both up.
Hit the back wall, but in dodging it, Joe then couldn't cover it when it ended up dropping in the end. Now 4-2 down. First break serve.
Big get. Come in. Guys.
Some more great play there again. Force an easy volley from Joe, but another simple mistake. I go for the soft one, but should just put my racket through it there. 5-2 down now. Feels a long way back.
Guys.
Some more good play. I try to get the read and cut that one out, but I'm way too far across. When Joe picks out the right cross ball and can't get that smash back. Up against it here. Bit better here. Having some joy when I play that straight ball down the cage to Jason's backhand. And that's 5-3. Can we get a break to stay in this?
Yep. Yep.
Really good depth on that overhead from Joe there. Struggling to get that out the corner. Better here. Can we nick this one?
Get it. Got it.
Best rally of the match by a mile. I think we all just ran out of steam. Joe going for the through the legs. Doesn't come off. Another good shot. We find ourselves 15-40 up. 2 chances to break serve here.
Guys. Guys.
Another great point. We do it. We're back in this. 5-4.
Yusuf. Yeah. Just this hold with 5-4. Just holding my back on serve.
Yep.
Yep. Both up. And just wing it up.
2 easy points here, and the chance slips us by
hit the floor.
really quickly. Finish this set 6-4.
Good shot.
Disappointing, but feels a bit more hopeful for the second set with the way it turned around in the end. Now, we did swap sides for the second set. My partner Joe said his preferred side is out on this left, so we said we'd do a set each and see how it goes. I would say, having seen from the first set, Joe didn't have the most dominant smash out of the two of us, which that tends to be why you're on the left, but perhaps he'll be more comfortable on the serve return on this backhand side or find better angles, hoping we find an extra gear from somewhere. Strong overhead from Joe there. My partner just getting caught in a bit too close. Nice angle on the overhead from Joe, pushing it into the near side wall, and that can be tricky to get out. Jason couldn't get that one in. Nice. Another good overhead from Joe, and that brings up 1-1. Starting kind of as we started the last set, still evens on serve to begin with. Joe just a bit slower to get back in there. I've been covering more of the shots down the middle in the last set because it was then on my forehand side where potentially could attack it a bit more, but got to it a bit too late and then struggled with the return.
Both up. Yours. Right.
I now make the call a bit early to cover this one down the middle, even though it does put me out of position.
Got it.
And then the gap's again on my side, just managed to dig that one back in. Just watch my partner Joe's position here.
Go.
Almost on the service line for that return. And then way too far back to dig that one out when Joe finds a strong cross beyond him. These two really start to target Joe on this side and force the error here. You can find when you're on the right side, it's much harder to bring yourself into the game because as you're cutting across, it's then on your backhand, which is potentially a little bit weaker. But we find ourselves 2-1 down, still on serve. Now, if there is any lesson or takeaway from this match, it is wear shorts with a pocket. Just picking up on this now, but Joe on the near side, my partner, would only hold the ball he was serving with for the rally, and that was a double fault, which didn't happen often, but it just kills your rhythm. Momentum and rhythm is so important in racket sports. We do manage to hold that one though. We go through to 2-2. Can we find the first break of serve in this match? Some great play from Joe here. Chiquita gets the net cord and he follows it in, launches himself at the net there, and forces the error from Jason. Just goes for too much on that smash return. It can be tempting to try and whack those straight back, but often it's the easiest one just to try and just tap it back in and carry the point on. We find ourselves 3-2 down again. Now coming across when I can on the backhand side now. That one can be dangerous because if Joe does find that straight, I'm at sea there. We are just battling to stay in this point here, but forced a mistake from Joe, puts that one out the door. And they hold serve again, 3-4. Joe tempted there on the soft ball coming in to play it softer again with a drop shot, but just missing that short. Jason hits a great return right between the two of us. And I can't dig out the follow-up.
Yeah. Yeah, both up.
I backed off early trying to cover the overhead. Should have been doing more, but Joe made a great read on that.
Backed
Then
off.
that reverse angle. And there's the break serve. 5-3 down. Joe serving for the match.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't get a racket on that, and that brings up match point. And that's it.
5.
6-4, 6-3.
Was that
Fun
5-3,
match though.
isn't it?
I lost score as I normally do.
6.
I'm struggling to work it out, but that was it. 2 wins in a row. Now 4 losses in a row. This challenge is going to take longer than I anticipated, I think. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next week with episode 5. If you've made it this far, please drop us a like and consider subscribing. It does make a huge difference, but I'll catch you in the next one.